Hi, I'm Steve, the founder of Kiln, a free application that lets anyone build their own high-quality AI models. It's easy to use and doesn't require any prior experience with AI or coding. And today, we're looking at synthetic data generation. Synthetic data generation is an important part of building AI products. AI needs data. You need it for training models, for fine-tuning models. You need to evaluate if your system is working. Most people don't have data sets lying around that represent what they want their product to do. And if you're lucky enough to have data, it needs to be updated every time you change product goals or whenever you find bugs. So, a good synthetic data gen system is an incredibly helpful way for building AI products and making AI teams effective. So let's dive in and look at how to use Kiln to generate synthetic data. This is Kiln's synthetic data generation UI. We're going to use it to generate content for a task that takes newspaper article summaries and generates potential headlines from them. The first step is to add topics. Now, why do we want to add topics? Topics make sure we get a breadth of content, which is really useful when you're fine-tuning or creating evals. So I'll select GPT-4o Mini and ask it to generate 8 topics for my task. And you can see it's generated topics that are relevant to our problem, in this case, something that reflects newspaper articles. It actually reads your system prompt and comes up with the right topics that make sense for your problem. Next, I can add some subtopics under each of these topics, creating a nested topic tree. For example, under technology, we get things like artificial intelligence and cybersecurity. And under business, we get things like the stock market and entrepreneurship. And next, I'll use it to generate some data for one of the leaf nodes, in this case, artificial intelligence, and I'll ask for 12 samples. As you can see, it's generated newspaper article summaries, which is exactly what our task needs as input, and it's done a great job. Now that it's all set up, we can simply add data to every leaf node. Awesome. Now that that's done generating, we've generated over 1,000 samples across a broad range of topics in just a few minutes. We can click Save to add these to our dataset. And when that's done, we can click into the Dataset tab, see all of the data we just created, and even click through to rate them. Next, let's take a look at a cool feature we call Human Guidance. It's a really powerful feature that lets you generate more specific content. And this can be useful for a variety of reasons. You might be trying to improve your coverage of a certain area for fine-tuning. You might be trying to fix a bug in a specific subset of your data, or even creating detailed evals around a very specific topic. So to use this, we add an instruction. For this example, let's say we have enough coverage in the US, but we want to improve coverage in other countries. Now, when I run the generator, you can see we've got content from all over the world. Synthetic data gen is integrated with all the other features of Kiln. So if I'm creating a fine tune and I click Add Fine Tuning Data and select Synthetic Data, you'll see that what's automatically being assigned to the appropriate fine tuning data set. And if I'm creating a new eval and want to add data for the evaluation and select synthetic data, you can see this data is going to be split across my eval set and my golden data set automatically. Everything works together with synthetic data to help you through all the steps of your AI pipelines. And that's synthetic data gen from Kiln. Kiln is a completely free app you can download from GitHub or getkiln.ai. We hope you join the thousands of people who are already using Kiln to build AI products. Thanks for watching.